It's official. Manchester United have made their third signing of the summer transfer window in Rasmus Hojlund from Atalanta for 72 million. The Red Devils have seemed to be on a roll this summer transfer window, signing everyone Erik ten Hag has wanted, alongside answering the biggest question mark in the transfer window if they could get their hands on a solid number 9. What's up, guys? Let's talk football here, and today we look at how Rasmus Hojlund will affect Manchester United. Rasmus Hojlund. Some of you may not even have known the name before he was linked to several big clubs, including United, in this transfer window.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
However, Erik ten Hag wanted the player, and Erik ten Hag got the player. Manchester United agreed with Serie A side Atalanta over the signing of striker Rasmus Hojlund in a deal which was in principle worth an initial 64 million with a further 8 million in add-ons. Atalanta just couldn't say no to that amount of cash, as they only paid 15 million for the 20-year-old.
Shut up!
100,000.
Oh my God!
110.
No way!
150.
I've never seen this.
160.
Oh my God!
170. 180.
And United were desperate to sign a number 9 this summer. It didn't come easy, as there was a lot of negotiating that took place, and Hojlund had a lot of offers from several different big clubs, one of which included PSG. However, as more and more reports came out, it seemed more likely that Hojlund's final destination would be the red side of Manchester. Personal terms were no issue with Hojlund, agreeing a 5-year contract with an option to additional 12 months. The Premier League side were handed a boost on Saturday when Atalanta signed Almeria forward El Bilal Toure, while Hojlund was left out of the squad that played Bournemouth in the preseason friendly. United's incoming business is now largely done, and any more arrivals are likely to depend on departures. There's interest in the likes of Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, Fred, and Donny van de Beek. But that's besides the point. United have their man, and it's now a process of following Erik ten Hag's vision that he has put together in this transfer window. United are obviously conscious that Hojlund is more of a potential than a finished article, but with Erik ten Hag's coaching, it could help him mold into an elite player. And it's going to take a team effort, as you could even see Marcus Rashford take the number 9 position in some games as a 20-year-old adjusts and gains experience. Long term, he is seen as a talent that has potential to become a world-class player under ten Hag. United have now solved the 3 core squad issues the manager identified: a goalkeeper, forward, and dynamic midfielder. This has been done within the budget the club set themselves, which was conditioned by financial fair play regulations. Hojlund had made it very clear Old Trafford was his destination of choice, so even though PSG had registered their interest with a take it or leave it bid, there was no concern at United's end, because they knew the player wanted to join them. They knew they had done a lot of homework on this deal, and they still managed to stay in their budget. They even managed to talk Atlanta down from their initial asking price, which was 77 million guaranteed. Now we know that United went for a 64 million guaranteed, and Atlanta accepted, so it seemed both parties agreed to a win-win. However, it must be stressed that Hojlund is still 20 years old and is very inexperienced, so it's quite a hefty price for United to pay. It's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on as the years go by and this season progresses, how he molds under ten Hag's system. Rasmus Hojlund has captured the imagination after an encouraging season in this area, and Manchester United are betting on the 20-year-old talent to be the next superstar striker in European football. But how can they get the best from the youngster? A lot of this comes down to Erik ten Hag's playstyle and how he integrates Hojlund into it. Watching Hojlund play, you can see that he loves to make penetrative runs in behind the opposition defense, and that requires midfielders and wingers to find him in behind in those split-second decision moments. And that's where the likes of Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, and Marcus Rashford will have to open up their eyes even more, looking for the big man up front. Alongside that, Erik ten Hag will welcome a pressing forward with pace, but patience will be required. Hojlund has promise, but United need to see significant progression to justify this outlay. He made that progress at the Sturm Graz and again with Atlanta. The next step is the key one. Ten Hag said United's instability to take their chances in the 2-0 friendly loss to Real Madrid on Thursday absolutely emphasized their need for a new striker. United had chances of their own but failed to score with any of their 14 attempts, and an all too familiar tale given their problems taking opportunities last season. Asked if the attacking display in Texas emphasized why they were looking to sign a new striker, Erik ten Hag said absolutely. And so behold, a few days later, United got their man, and ten Hag got the pressing forward he wants. With the likes of Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, who seems to be on his last straw with ten Hag this season as he's trying him out in different positions, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, even Garnacho, all players who can complement the pace and behind of Hojlund and look to gel with him in the new Premier League season. When he plays his first games, there will obviously be critics, and any mistake he makes, the media will pounce on. He is a young player, and he needs to let the noise get out of his head, and he needs to play the football he's been playing for the past couple years, and let Ten Hag and the players around him coach him into a better and more deadly striker. But let's see what this season holds for United and Hojlund. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Do you think Hojlund was the right man for Manchester United as a project player? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.